We could see some record-challenging temperatures today, that's for sure, but we're also watching the radar, so do not be surprised if you hear some thunder as well today.
And that rain, it's moving in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, guys, let's first talk about what's going on out in the Pacific. That earthquake, major earthquake out there, been adjusted to a 7.9 magnitude. This was off the coast of Alaska. When it happens out in the Pacific, this is around an area called the Ring of Fire. This is not uncommon to get earthquakes here, but in this particular area, it's called the subduction zone. So these two plates are colliding and they displace water, which is why there's a tsunami warning right now. So think of one plate sliding under the other and one on top, so it lifts the entire ocean.
Right.
In fact, there was a buoy right near the epicenter there that recorded a sea level displacement of 32 feet.
Oh, my goodness.
Already. So we're going to be watching this closely. Tsunami warnings up for the Alaskan coastline down through Canada as well. Tsunami watches up for the west coast of the United States and Hawaii. The tsunami wave, the energy can travel 500 miles per hour.
Okay.
Very fast. So it can cover the entire Pacific in a matter of under 12 hours.
Is there any way to predict at this point how high that wave will be by the time it reaches shore?
It all depends on the geography of the coastline. That's what it really means. You really can't see how big the wave will be until it approaches the coastline. It'll grow from there. If you're out in the middle of the Pacific, you have no idea.
Right.
There's a tsunami wave passing below you. It's just like any other wave, but the energy kind of builds up as it gets closer to the coastline there. Yeah, so we'll watch that closely over the next few hours there. Closer to home, though, we have just popped up there. Severe thunderstorm warning way out of our viewing area to the west of Roanoke Rapids, but that gives you some indication of how unstable the atmosphere is this morning. We have a cold front bearing in from the north and west, and that's going to collide with a warm and humid air mass, somewhat more humid than we've been used to, certainly for January standards, and that could make for some strong thunderstorms, even severe thunderstorms before the day is out today. Some rain already moving on into Williamsburg, James City County areas over towards Matthews and Gloucester and down towards Surrey as well, and we'll start to see that zip off to the north and east. Another batch developing with possibly some more stronger storms out through Raleigh. You see that more narrow line there running into that warm, humid air. So there's fuel there already for this to develop. The front itself still well off to our west. We're getting squeezed in between these two systems, funneling our air out of the south, and those winds get quite strong today, 30 to 35 miles per hour. Those temperatures are going to warm as a result. 74 is the forecast high. Record challenging because the record set back in 1999 is 76 degrees. It's going to be close, especially this afternoon after we get some clearing there and some sunshine to break on through. We'll see those numbers really spike. 61 Newport News, 60 in Chesapeake, 61 out in Hosky, 61 Williamsburg, 58 in Edenton, and 57 in Hampton. As we go through Futurecast here, notice this line of some pretty strong storms pushing through the Williamsburg area by 9 o'clock or so in this particular model. And then the whole line lifts off towards the east-northeast around 1, 2 o'clock this afternoon. And then we do clear skies out rather quickly as winds come in more out of the west and then eventually northwest tonight, drawing down that slightly colder air. You'll notice the difference. Big drop by tomorrow. How much rain can we expect? Well, it really depends on where you are. We could see 2/10 of an inch or upwards of 3/4 of an inch if you get stuck under one of the heavier downpours or thunderstorms today. That drop over 20 degrees by tomorrow. A chilly day on Thursday, and we're right back up into the 60s by the time we get towards the weekend. So 74 today, morning rain and thunderstorms. Some of them could be strong to severe. 42 tonight with clear skies and falling temperatures. And your 7-day shows a long stretch of sunny, dry weather into the first half of the weekend. Next chance at rain doesn't get here until Sunday.